with Nate Engel here at the World Cup. We're going to talk some college wrestling. So, interesting season so far for the Oregon State kids. They were able to wrestle down in Vegas. Talk a little bit about the team this year and then how things have been going for the group.
Yeah, no, it's been going really well. Vegas, obviously, we had 6 placers. I think we could have had a couple more. It's funny, last year at this time we finished 8th. We had 4 placers or 3 placers, something like that, and we were all fired up. And we left Vegas with a little sour taste in our mouth, and we got right back to work, as soon as we got back on Tuesday. And they're getting ready to wrestle Penn State on Sunday, and then we fly down to New Orleans for the duels down there, get some good duels going. But team's looking good. Chris is an amazing head coach for a lot of reasons, but he made a good point. Last year we had a great team, but I think this year we have an even better team. And as soon as the guys really trust in their training, they're going to take another level. And every week you've seen that progression of just wanting more, and we've had a ton of upsets this year, from top to bottom in our lineup.
So Penn State's quite a challenge. I actually got to see him wrestle Lehigh the other night, and should be a great dual meet. What are you guys looking to get out of that as far as, obviously a high-level test, but what will that dual meet do to help you guys move forward?
Yeah, I mean, those are the guys we're going to see at the NCAA tournament in the quarterfinals or the semifinals or something like that. So that's why it's a good test for our guys to go in and compete with them and see, like, hey, we can compete with these guys, right? They put their singlet on the same way we do. They weigh in at the same weight class. And, obviously Kale and company, they're doing a great job. But it's great that we're able to kind of have a home and away with them. And so we appreciate that because it's huge for college wrestling in the Pacific Northwest. Next year they'll be coming to us. But yeah, just excited for our guys to go out there and compete.
So people sometimes don't realize about how tough the Pac-12 is. Not a lot of schools, but the schools that are there are committed and have really strong lineups. What will it take for your team to win that thing this year? Obviously, Arizona State's wrestling very well. Stanford's taken some moves forward. I mean, it should be a good challenge.
Yeah, it's a really tough little tournament. If you looked at the NCAA All-Americans by qualifiers and percentage-wise, the Pac-12 actually had the most All-Americans. There's a stat going around that somebody had posted on social media and comparing the Big Ten, all the different conferences. But I think everybody from top to bottom's moving in the right direction. Obviously, Cal Poly's doing great things. Stanford, us, Bakersfield, Little Rock, you name it, everybody's doing a great job. But for us to win it, I think from top to bottom, we just gotta compete every match and win the tight ones. We lost some tight ones last year, and we lost by half a point. So we're right there. We just gotta keep getting better until March and peak at the right time.
So I know people know some of your hammers, guys that have been All-Americans, but are there a couple wrestlers in the lineup that wrestling fans should be watching out for?
Yeah, our 33-pounder Jason Chainer just had a bunch of good wins in Vegas, beat a returning All-American, beat a lot of other good guys, and then Tanner Harvey, who made the finals, kind of unique story, was a junior college national champ at SWAC, and then wrestled at American during the pandemic. He had moved home and just finished second in Vegas, and so he's going to do a really good job for us this year. Matt Olguin, who's a returning national qualifier at 65, he's really figured it out and realized that he can be really good. But and we got some tough freshmen in there too. But I really just think we're going to jump another level with Chris leading the program, and by the time March hits, it's going to be a good time for us.
Outstanding. Well, we look forward to seeing the Beavers out there, and I know we're here doing some freestyle wrestling, but obviously it's right in the middle of the college season. Wanted to chat a little bit about your team there. So.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.